Welcome back, everybody. I'm Taylor.
I'm Dre.
Uh, Glad y'all are here. I want to start by saying we appreciate the
Right.
views. You ain't even just the views. We did not expect this.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Opinionated Dads.
Yeah, it's all really fun, but we appreciate everybody. You know, paying attention to what we think and what our opinions are. Um,
Right.
it's really appreciated. I guess let's get right into it if you're ready.
Let's go.
We're gonna start off with some college hoops.
Let's switch
Uh,
it up on them.
Focus on North Carolina State, and then we're gonna go to some recaps and some NFL predictions.
Yes.
I'll let you start it off. I think I started off last time. What you got to say about college hoops?
Of course, I'm a Tar Heel.
Okay,
Season ain't started off like we want, but I think it's starting to pick up. I think it's starting to pick up for us.
it
It's
started out
getting
last year,
better.
then.
Huh?
It started out
Exactly
last
like
year. Then.
similar, a lot
Yeah.
similar. Different expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But other than that, I think we on the come up.
Okay,
I
y'all
don't
ain't on a
ex-
y'all ain't on a come up.
I don't expect you to feel that way.
Okay, no. I'm a basketball fan. I'm gonna be realist. First, let me go up by saying, since I'm a Duke fan,
Mhm.
we
Telling you a big
are.
time hater at times too, though.
But we are. I'm gonna say it on camera. We are the little brother. What y'all did to our goat,
Absolutely.
what y'all did
Yeah.
to our goat,
Yeah.
that's a knife in our
Yeah.
chest for 5 to 10 years.
Nah, that's something you can never take back.
You can't never take back. But
Yeah.
I mean, if we mess around and get a championship in the next 3 years, it'll put a band-aid on the wound a little bit, a little
What
bit.
if what if we win one by then?
Uh, I don't
Does
know.
does it
Let's not think about that
right? Yeah,
because
that's what we need to think about.
that's not in the future at all
We
for
were
y'all.
all we were almost there.
So here's my take on y'all. Here's my take on y'all. Y'all are starting off just like you did last year.
Hmm.
You got hot at the end of last year.
Right. That's all
So
it takes.
y'all were a true 8 seed. Y'all played like an 8 seed.
That's all it
Um,
takes, though, right?
huh?
That's all it takes, though, right? To get
Yeah.
hot at
Oh
the
yeah.
right time.
The tournament ain't always 9 times out of 10 it's the better team, but it's about getting
Yeah.
hot in the right moments, having the
Yeah.
right matchups.
I don't think we were the best team in the world
No,
at all
no,
last year.
not
No,
so. No.
no.
But here's my thing with y'all. Y'all breaking records, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Y'all broke a
What type?
record this year.
What kind of record?
The quickest from one to unranked in history.
Okay,
That's a record.
right.
So
We don't.
congratulations on that.
Just let me quickly respond back to that. We don't duck nothing though. We don't duck seasons, and when we have a 9-9 record, we
Mhm.
don't just say, "Oh, we're going to end our season."
Yeah, I mean
What?
nobody does.
Yeah,
I don't think we do
yeah,
either.
yeah, y'all did.
What, this year?
No, not this year, but it's
Oh,
happened before. You
oh,
just
when they go
ended
to the
it.
tournament, that was
Why did
COVID year.
Why did that
Everything
happen?
everything was a mess. That's COVID year.
What was your record?
No, we lost 10 games.
You weren't gonna make the tournament. You lost 11.
Yeah,
You
11 games.
yeah,
Count
you
the
weren't.
ACC.
Yeah,
11 games.
you were 9-9 in the ACC.
Count. Okay,
You, you
so
you weren't gonna make the tournament,
no, we wanted we got invited to NIT and we
right?
declined. No, we ain't trying to get sick.
You
It was
ducked it. You
it was
ducked
great.
it.
We ain't trying to get sick. I
You
mean,
ducked it.
because NIT's beneath us. Let's be
You
honest.
ducked it. Hey,
It was beneath Coach K.
so not playing at all.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
how
it's
you feel. That's how you
COVID.
feel about your players, your
COVID.
seniors on your team.
Sports were canceled. Did the
The
tournament even finish that year? I
the,
don't think it did. Did
the
it?
season don't matter. They gave up.
No.
They folded.
COVID. We ain't trying to get sick. We knew what was going to happen anyways.
That wouldn't have happened in UNC.
Yeah. But let's get back to y'all right now.
Let's go.
Let's get back to y'all right now. So y'all, I'm never one ever to blame the refs for a loss or a win ever, and I'm not about to start doing it now.
Sound like
But
it.
but it's really hard to watch what's going on.
What's that?
Uh, did you see the Syracuse game? And was that a flagrant foul to you at the end?
I feel like yeah.
Uh,
If you get hit in the face with an elbow, what else are you supposed to
you
call?
can't call that foul
What?
in
What?
that situation right there. You just can't do it.
You
That's not what
hold on now.
basketball is about.
Listen to me. You as a Duke fan cannot complain about foul calls.
Yes, I can.
You cannot.
Yes, I can.
Do you? You cannot.
Yes, I can.
You cannot complain about foul calls.
Let me tell y'all about y'all. So last night, y'all shot 23 free throws.
Hmm.
You know how many Syracuse shot?
How many?
3.
Hey, let me answer this question. Were we in Chapel Hill?
No,
So
no,
so
no.
what are you
But
saying?
look, oh, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. Here's another. Here's another. Here's another. Here's another one. The state game. By the way, if that was played at state, they would have won.
Did
Y'all
y'all beat them?
shot 39 free throws.
Did y'all beat them?
No,
Oh, okay.
we also didn't get to shoot 39 free throws. I
Hey,
mean,
yeah. Hey,
let me ask. As a fan, are you
did
happy to
do
be?
y'all have somebody as aggressive on the inside as Armando Backup?
Is that aggressive or is that hey, our
Is
number one seed is looking bad? Let's help him.
no, nah. That's what you would say as a hater, bro.
I'm asking. I'm asking. I'm
No,
asking a
I'm
question.
telling you, you
Okay.
saying that as a
Okay.
hater.
But it don't kind of look like that a little bit. I mean,
Not
39.
at all. Not
You
at all.
got to take me to count to 39.
Not at
But
all. They gotta, even if they getting away with fouls, they gotta make the free throws. Am I correct?
yeah, I mean, it's
So
called a
I
free.
mean,
It's free.
no,
You should
no.
take it.
Everybody from Duke shoot great from the free throw line.
But here's my that's not my only argument to the looks like the nation
You know,
out
you.
because they have one seed.
I just want to say this. Can I say this one thing?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
The one thing I hate worse than a Cowboy fan, you know what that is?
A Duke fan.
A Duke fan.
That's fine.
You
That's
know
fine.
why?
That's fine.
Because y'all are like y'all are the same. Y'all when things are up for y'all are rooting high. But when it get down, y'all get just as small as Waldo.
I'm not small.
Trying to
It's
find
all-
Waldo.
if I was small, I wouldn't be talking about your team right now.
Huh? You can't say nothing really.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Well, that's not even my real point.
Right.
So it makes it look like the nation's like, oh shoot, our number one seed is looking bad. And I don't want to say refs or deciding the game because that's
The,
disrespectful.
so the NCAA promoting North Carolina.
Y'all, here we go. You ready for this? You ready
The
for this?
NCAA promoting North Carolina.
Y'all are sixth in the nation at free throws attempted.
What's wrong with that?
363 teams
What's
in the nation, and y'all are sixth.
what's wrong with that? Well, since you know we six, who number one?
It's some unknown school I've never heard of before.
Why you ain't questioning them?
Be- Because
Why
I'm listening to them.
we
Oh,
North Carolina?
this is my
We,
question. As a Carolina fan, are you okay with that? Are y'all held to that standard?
I don't feel like that's a standard. If we being aggressive, we going to the rim. It's not like we getting jump shot foul calls. Everything's in the paint, in the lane. Like it's aggression.
So you're proud of being sixth in the nation in free throws attempted.
Why not? I'll
Okay.
take any positive.
I guess that's why
It,
I'm not.
it, I guess that's not a positive you're used to from Duke because
I
you're used to a bunch of jump shooters. You don't have bangers.
well. We've had
Eh,
bangers the last few
yeah,
years. I mean,
well, you talking about okay?
Zion was a
You
thing.
saw how that went for you,
Marvin
right?
was a thing.
Did that work?
It worked. I mean,
It
we look.
did.
Um,
Mm. Did it work?
but I can't be a Carolina fan because I as a fan of the sport can't be proud of that. I want to see hooping. I don't want to see 39 free throws from my
They
team.
not.
I
They
don't.
ain't flopping. They're not flops. It ain't a lot of Manu Ginobili going out there. It ain't a lot of James Harden. It's not that.
Y'all when y'all hoop, y'all hear a lot of whistles blown. I'll just say that. I don't know what that means.
And y'all don't.
No, not really.
Oh my
Um,
God.
I looked on the list for quite some
Mm,
time. To find us. I don't know where we
mm,
rank. I couldn't find us though. Um,
okay.
Six is high.
It's
I
there.
mean, out
I'll
of
take it.
303 schools, six.
I'm missing the point. I'm missing the point though.
I mean, I expect you to miss it because
Yeah.
you
Hit
are happy with that stat.
make it make sense. I mean,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not.
If
It's
y'all,
not a stat that I'll remember. I'll say, hey, we're sixth in the nation and free throws attempted. It's not nothing I would say.
let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. If y'all I don't know what the average free throw attempt is for a regular team. Let's say it's 20 to 22. Okay, are y'all shoot 20 free throws against State? Y'all win that game?
What was the score?
Y'all
Nah,
won?
we
Uh,
probably don't.
huh?
We probably won't. We probably will.
Okay.
But
Okay. I just
one of your favorite NBA players makes a career at the free throw line.
who?
James Harden.
Well, we not talking.
But I'm just saying. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to understand like what free throws mean. Luka Doncic shoot a
That,
lot of free throws a game.
that's
Like
because
like
that's because the NBA. First of all, the NBA fouls are a lot different than college fouls. College, they doesn't play a little more, in my opinion.
well,
No,
if we how many and ones a game do Carolina get?
I
Since
don't know.
you
I ain't
stat
bad.
boy,
I don't.
I feel like some that's a reach to me. That's like a big reach.
I have looked. I have looked at, and I don't know the numbers. That's a lot to write down. 6 losses, but I have looked at the 6 losses y'all have,
Mm-hmm.
and the 6 losses y'all have. You have not shot more. I think it was like than 8 free throws than the other team.
Mm-hmm. And
Sometimes
there
y'all shot less free throws.
and those games are also not home games, right? Because
Not all of them. No,
we're
no,
undefeated at home. If I'm mistaken.
not all
Right.
of them.
That's
But
neutral
my point
site games,
when the
road
wins
games.
ain't blown that much, y'all get in the winning column.
Mm.
I don't know. Like
That's
I'm
a
not
reach.
Red. I
That's
just
a that's
I'm
just like me saying when y'all were shooting a bunch of threes, y'all were a better team than what y'all are
if it looks like a
now.
duck and
uh,
talks like a duck
right.
and quacks like a duck,
That's
it ain't a moose.
as a Duke fan, you
It
would
ain't a
say
moose.
that. You would say that as a Duke fan.
It ain't a moose. I I
I
don't know.
I
I
don't hunt. I don't
I
know.
I'll say my point. You got anything to say about that?
Nah, not really when it
Now
comes to that.
I'll give y'all some applause. So I will say this. Like I said, I'm a fan of the sport. I will say
Hmm.
this. If RJ and Caleb can both have their top of the game at the
We
same
gonna
time,
beat y'all. We gonna
y'all
beat y'all.
supporting the nation.
Oh
In my,
yeah, but easy.
but for some reason, RJ and Caleb can't both have a good game. It's got to be one or the other.
Right now it is.
But if y'all get that together, if Caleb can shoot 40% and RJ shoot 50% at the same game,
Right when they play y'all, both of them have good games, right?
y'all are dangerous. I don't.
Yeah.
I disagree with you because Proctor is not a good defender.
Uh,
So I'm not going to disagree with that.
right. It's
Proctor's
gonna
not good.
happen.
We're not very good on screens at all. We don't.
I think sometimes Carolina have a problem with playing down to the competition.
Maybe. Oh, y'all beat some teams decently this year. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know if those two can get together and
Hmm.
play at the highest level they can play at the same game, y'all are dangerous. Y'all,
I
I'm
agree.
serious
I agree.
because we ain't got the guard defense to guard that.
Yeah, let's talk about y'all a little bit.
But let's talk about us.
Yeah, what you think
I'm not
about y'all?
satisfied with us, but
Yeah.
I think I'm a little. I think having Coach K and the years we've had,
Hmm.
I'm a little spoiled. And now we have a first year coach.
Why are you
Uh,
spoiled?
you used to winning. You used to 4, 5, 3 loss seasons. Agree? Used to it
Uh,
most of the time. About every other season, every 2 seasons is like that.
all right, but
Already got 6, and there's quite a
you can
few games.
remember.
So I'm upset at them, but I got to realize that we got a first year coach,
Hmm.
a young team, and we've had some injuries. We've had
Y'all
some.
y'all been having young teams for years now, so like
That's true. That's true.
that ain't an
But
excuse no more. Y'all
no,
y'all
Coach K
y'all
figured. But
y'all went the one and done route, like
yeah,
Calipari. Y'all been doing that for
I,
years.
I wish we get out of that. I
Yeah,
don't.
it don't look from what I've been looking at, it don't seem too successful.
No, it don't. Experience wins championships.
Yeah, the last one was when 17.
Well, for us,
Yeah,
no, 15.
15. That was the
Y'all,
last.
y'all,
Yeah,
y'all
I
went 7 and played
I
Villanova.
did you a favor.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did try to throw you an alley.
It's been a minute, and we're not gonna get there.
Mm-mm.
I think if Shire don't get past the Sweet 16 by year 5, we're searching for something else.
What happened to building programs?
It's not a thing no more. I agree with you. I wish it was because I don't. This one and done era is it's it's not it. I mean, it wins every now and then. Like you got the Anthony Davis Kentucky team
All right.
every now and then, and we were one and
Mm-hmm.
done team with Okafor and Winslow. Like
Yeah.
it works every now and then, but it's not. It gives us the good regular season record, and in the tournament, we don't know how to respond to certain situations, and it bothers me. But like I said, Shire is a young coach, so I try not to be too hard on him. We've had injuries. Two of our six losses have been without two starters, and they were both against quad one teams.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I don't know if you know, y'all are 1-6 against quad one teams. We're 3-6.
I
So
thought we were
I,
thought we
I'm
were 2-6 after the last one.
I'm still not gonna put y'all ahead of us because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you know, we both got six losses, and they've all been in the quad one. So
Yeah, and I was just came like 4 in a row, and then you know what I mean. But it seemed like y'all caught up with us rather
yeah,
quickly.
y'all kept that C1 for quite a while. We finally,
Yeah, yeah, y'all caught up. It won't
um,
a while. It was pretty fast. It wasn't that long.
it was still December when y'all had 4 or 5 on it.
Right, but I'm saying, when did y'all stop being ranked and stuff?
We stopped being decent around 2 weeks ago.
Right, exactly.
Um,
We ain't been too
Shire, my
long.
problem with Shire is he gets the recruits. Cool, kudos. But it's like
He didn't get. Did he get those recruits?
I'm assuming so. Maybe it won't him.
No, I'm pretty sure those were Coach K recruits.
No. Shire was a recruiter.
He might have been a recruiter,
Shire,
but
Shire visited a lot of the houses and stuff.
I'm sure that they had intentions of Coach K being there also.
Oh, of course. Well,
Right. Uh,
maybe. I mean, we don't
right.
know what they knew, but
Look, did you have you ever thought about this? How selfish Coach K is in a sense. He,
selfish.
yeah.
Selfish how?
Think about this. Why would you put all that pressure on your last? If you're retiring, why at the beginning of the season would you announce you're going to retire?
Why? Why at the beginning of the season did he or did he not? What do you?
Why did he announce that he was going to retire?
I mean,
Do you know how much pressure you put on your last team?
that's a solid point. That's a solid point. Um, I mean, a lot of people do that though.
No, they don't. I don't think a lot do that. I
Uh,
think some of them. I
do it.
know. What did Roy do? Roy didn't do that.
I
Roy,
don't.
what?
First of all, I
Ro,
don't even
ro,
know if Roy really retired. I mean, he goes
ro,
to every
no.
freaking
Hey,
thing. Dude, if you
hey,
be there, if you
he,
don't want to coach,
he
stop.
bleed blue. He
Low
bleed
key,
Tar Heel blue.
low key, he putting pressure on Huber's back because he's always in his ear.
Why? How's he putting
He's
pressure on him?
there.
Don't nobody think Roy coming back? Where,
I want to
where,
retire. I want the camera to stay on me. That's kind of selfish to me. But
where's the pressure at?
huh?
Where's the pressure at? Don't
Hey,
nobody
right,
think
right
Roy coming back?
there. You got a
No,
TV like the rest of us.
nobody thinks Roy coming back. So where the pressure at?
You got a TV like the rest of us. Why you got to be there?
Where's the pressure?
He's always Hubert always knows. Hey, Roy's here again. Like he's watching what I do. And
Right.
I'm sure Roy is talking to him when there's a mistake happened after the game. Hey, this is what happened. This is what didn't happen. This is what you should have done.
If Dean Smith was still living, I'm pretty sure Dean Smith would still go to Carolina
But
game.
you won't give me the job. Let me do my
Huh?
job.
He
You had
who said
already
he ain't?
up.
Who said he
Why are
ain't?
you talking to me now?
Who said he ain't doing his job? Who
I
said?
mean, if Roy gave Hubert the job, didn't
But
let him
I'm saying,
got to be
who
there no more.
who's saying he in his ear? He
He
just
didn't
there. He bleed blue.
have every game.
What's wrong with bleeding blue? What else
Yeah,
he got to do?
and I
What else
believe
he
in
got to do but go watch the Carolina game? He go to 2 games a week. What else he got to do the other 5 days?
2 games a week.
Yeah, we played maybe twice a week.
He had every single one of them.
Yeah, what he got? What else he got to do the other 5 days?
I mean, hey, I got enjoy the thing you did, which is
Huh?
retire.
He enjoying
Oh,
his life,
you got a family,
obviously.
you got grandkids to hang out with. I don't know,
I,
old man, do
we,
something.
we don't know what he's doing on the
I'm
other 5 days. We
tired
don't
of
know.
coaching every game, and then the camera's on you. Hey, Roy's at another game again, sitting right behind the Carolina bench, bro.
Hey, you act like Roy saying, "Hey, put the camera on me. I'm out here."
I mean, he knows what's going on.
the
He
the media,
like
the
he ain't going to
media.
just
That's
trying
the
to hide. He know
that's the media. That ain't Hubert.
my coach ain't
You
doing it. My coach
you
retired and often he retired. He gone.
Hubert don't feel no pressure, man. Hubert getting to wear Jordans every day, different pair of Jordans every day. He ain't feeling no
That's facts.
pressure.
But I mean, hey, back to my point. Shire got some work to do. He, like I said, he rolling the ball out there and saying, "All right, go hoop." He not making any offensive adjustments. There's no backdoor cuts happening. There's no off ball screens. It's nothing. The last play of the play before the inbounds play against who would play who just played last week or the other day.
I don't know. I don't keep up with y'all, man.
You don't keep up with it?
Nah.
Who would do it? Who would play? I don't know. They lost
D
people. Oh, Virginia Tech.
D. Oh yeah.
Virginia Tech. We ran a 4 out 1 in offense. No movement. We drive, pass. That's not a winning offense. When we're not
Yeah.
able to score, we gotta make adjustments. And Shire's not doing it. So that's why I'm pissed at him.
I
Now
feel
he's
like the
a coach, but if you know basketball, you know you can't have people just standing there and ice the ball gonna win, hopefully win the game. Like that ain't cutting it to me.
I feel like the Duke culture is gone now.
What you mean?
The Duke culture was Coach K and himself. He gave y'all all y'all glory. He made Duke.
That's to be seen. That
Yeah.
that you could be proven right about that.
We
We do well. We do got number two recruit class coming next year too. It I
right.
don't think that's it just yet,
Mm-hmm.
but it just so far it's fair to say
Just
that.
the name Duke alone get recruits.
I agree. I agree. It like I said, if Shire has a 10 loss season,
Mm-hmm.
people want to not come to Duke like they used to anymore, which might not be a bad thing. We might finally get 4 stars and keep them for 2 or 3 years versus getting five
Ain't,
stars. And
ain't nothing wrong with it.
ain't no
Ain't
wrong.
nothing wrong with it.
I
Yeah.
kind of
I
honestly,
like building the program.
I kind of want to go back to that.
Yeah. I like building the programs.
I do too, but I think that's enough basketball. I mean,
Hey,
let's
hold on. I got like
well,
one or two more questions. How do you feel about like when the number one team go down or a big team go down, fans rushing the court? How you feel about it? Yeah, you see where I'm going to go with it.
I don't. It, if it's a rivalry, I understand. Like say Duke's unranked and y'all ranked
hmm
top five.
Right.
We beat y'all at home. If I'm a student, I'm rushing that court.
Y'all gonna run out there anyway with it being us.
I don't think you. I mean,
I'm talking about like when the Virginia Techs of the world and Mercers
so yeah, a small school
uh,
like that that's not supposed to win
right,
throws it out there. They have
right.
the right to do that.
The
But if
fact that I
you're,
beat a ranked team, period, why can't I rush the floor?
because if you ain't gotta be ranked, but if you're a quad one, quad two team
Yeah,
and respectable, if
right.
you act
Why,
like you've been there before.
that sounds good, but everybody done been there before.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
when they knock off a team, why
Yeah,
can't they rush the floor?
I mean, if Boston College beats us, I expect them to rush because they don't do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I'm
It,
okay with it.
if Virginia Tech rushes, you should expect it.
I don't know.
If
They're
if if
every now
if
and then.
Carolina beats you, you should expect it. Because
No,
you know why?
I've been there before.
College basketball is more than just about the players. It's about the fans.
It is a
So
lot.
so so how can you be upset with it?
Like I said, it depends on what team does and who. Like
Yeah.
if I'm okay with, here's my answer. I'm okay with it if it's a rivalry game, and I'm
Mhm.
okay with it if it's a quad four playing a quad one,
I feel like either way, it should be okay.
regardless of who it is.
Regardless, it don't matter.
So let's say for some reason this would never happen. Let's say Wake Forest is ranked top five and y'all were unranked 1 year. Y'all going
Uh-huh.
on seventh, eighth loss, they're undefeated.
Uh-huh.
Y'all beat them at home. Y'all rushing
I,
the court.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm
That
pretty sure.
y'all been there before though. Y'all gotta
I'm
act
pretty
better.
sure. It don't matter. We've been there before, and we've been down. You know what I mean? You, you got to bounce back. You got to bounce back either way. So
I hear you, but I don't agree
I,
with you.
I
That
don't
makes
I don't get it. And
what's your
one
name?
more question. One more question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
How, how you feel about sportsmanship? Like, far as after
As far as
after the game, if my team beats your team, shouldn't we shake hands?
yes,
All of us?
yes.
Okay. You know, sometimes that don't happen
I
with Duke,
I know,
right?
I know you getting that.
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I
I'm
agree.
just
Win or
sport.
loss, and in a
Yeah.
sport, and we're all playing for the same purpose. And if they were better than you that day, you should show respect.
Sportsmanship, right? Is that absolutely?
Absolutely, I agree with you on that. I agree with you
I
on show
okay.
respect.
All
Yeah.
right.
Let me ask you a question. This thing about Duke Carolina. Who's the number one favorite right now to win the whole thing?
Who I think gonna get it right
Yeah.
now? To me, it's either between Purdue or Kansas.
So Kansas was mine.
Okay.
They're on a 3-game losing streak,
Yeah. I,
but
they young.
all 3 games were against tough opponents,
Yeah.
ranked opponents, and they still played a good game. The other team just
Mhm.
shot really well.
Right.
Kansas has the most talent because they can defend all 5 positions, and they got the player of the nation, in my opinion, in Wilson.
Wilson.
But my pick is Alabama.
It's a sleeper. That's a sleeper.
Alabama
Somebody asked me about them today.
this year, by the way.
Yeah.
But Alabama, they're 6-1 against quad one teams. I'm sorry, 6-2, and they only got 2 losses, and it was against those teams, and they were both respectable games.
Yeah. Some,
I can't pick Purdue, and here's why: conference is weak. Conference is weak.
that's true.
Uh,
It just take you getting hot though at the right time, man.
that's true. That's true. Conference is weak. I don't. The players they got, they're really undersized. Besides their center, obviously
80. Yeah.
undersized in my opinion, and they're
Well,
they're straight shooters. So if they have off night shooting, they ain't scoring.
yeah. One guy can get you there, man. I think Zach E can get him there.
I,
That's a big boy.
but I don't see him having a 30 point game every night. You know what I mean?
Though,
Like
but the way he play, he don't need it, and they play good defense. You don't need a 30 point
very
night.
very
You know what I'm
solid
saying?
team
You
effort.
don't need that.
Yeah, solid team effort. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm going to who that. I'm glad I got a little heated. That's a good way to start the show.
Yeah.
But
You got any
I know
dark
I'm a lot of
horses?
text messages and some disagreements
Oh
because
yeah.
a lot of
Yeah. Yeah. You just sparked something.
I like Carolina
Yeah.
fans don't hate me. They talk junk. That's fine. Whatever. They
Yeah.
fight by their team, so you can't talk about nothing to me. Um,
Mm-mm.
all right, let's get on to football.
Little recap.
Let's recap. What game you want to start with?
Well, let's start with mine, the biggest disappointment, and that was the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Not only did the Bengals beat them, they
They
beat
beat
them
them down. That was bad.
at Buffalo.
That was bad.
That was bad. What do you think happened?
Caught them at the right time. Looked like, man, they were going up. Bills were going down.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed that Bengals offensive line was outstanding.
Yeah, it improved.
Their first 2 drives, Joe Burrow didn't get pressured once.
Yeah, compared to
They, they,
last year,
they
a
went up
lot
14.
better.
Yeah, compared to last year, especially, they went up 14-0 like that. He didn't get
Like
pressured,
that.
and he's always cool under pressure, anyways. But
Yeah.
like that offensive line won them that game, and their defensive four
It
won.
surprised me, man.
Surprised they
In the snow, on the road.
absolutely,
That's a big game for them.
absolutely. That was huge to me. I thought the Bills were going to give a little comeback because the first 2 drives, the Bills were in a zone defense in coverage, and after the first 2 drives, they switched to man, so that slowed them down a little bit. But Burrow adjusted just like that, and it went right on with it again.
Yeah.
It was amazing to see. They ran just as much as they passed, so the Bills never knew what coverage to have. They're just all around. They were solid at every single position, every
Chase came Chase came back to them at the perfect time.
at the perfect time.
Yeah. They
I
they clicking.
mean, what Boyd's the number 3 receiver? You would say if Chase
Yeah.
Higgins, Boyd.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can argue Boyd is number 1 receiver for most teams.
Number, I'd see him as a two, but yeah,
I
I get what you're saying.
mean, you put him on the Texans. You put
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
on the
okay.
paper.
Okay,
It
something
looked,
like that. Okay,
yeah,
I got
but yeah, I mean, yeah, that was outstanding to me.
you. Yeah.
Um, yeah, that
Messed up
was
my Super Bowl winner.
yeah. I'm not one.
Yeah, that
Speaking about one
killed
loss,
me.
let's go to the Jags in Kansas City.
All right.
Ain't much to say about that. I mean, now I will say this: when Mahomes got hurt and he was limping, obviously
Yeah,
he was hurt for real.
yeah.
Blitz like that.
Nah, that was
I'm
so surprising.
mobile. I'm
That was
six,
surprising. Yeah,
six,
you
seven.
sent him out. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah. Sent him at him.
that was wild to me.
Yeah. Uh,
I didn't understand.
inexperience, inexperience.
Yeah, if they keep that team though,
That could get scary.
there gonna be a problem.
Calvin, Calvin Ridley, he coming in there next year, right?
Do they need that?
I mean, he big threat. They needed. They could use another big threat.
I'm a Christian Kirk fan. I think he's great.
I think they're
They
gonna work
own
out great.
great ball threat.
Right.
Marvin Jones is a vet. Evan Ingram balled out this year.
He played real good.
Yeah, I think maybe they need to buff up their secondary a little bit, but other than that, they're ready to go.
Uh,
In my
I
opinion,
can see that. Yeah, they got something for the years to come for sure.
100%, 100%. Travis Etienne is no more pick of fantasy next year. By the way, go ahead,
You
mark
going
it.
number one with him?
Number one, mark it now.
Okay. Okay.
Outstanding, outstanding. I'm gonna save the Cowboys last. Let's go to Giants and Eagles real quick.
Giant
Let's
Eagles.
go to Giants.
That one went about like how I expected.
I got an argument with somebody on Facebook about Daniel Jones. And I don't understand it. I don't know if people just watch the box score, if they don't watch the game, or if they're just watching highlights.
Right.
I don't know. Daniel Jones, he did not play bad. I mean, yeah, he didn't have a lot of yards. He had an interception. The interception was his fault. The dude was sacked 5 times.
Right.
He was hit 8 times. And did you know PFF.com is a sports website. They rank
Right.
stuff. They're respectable. They ranked the Giants offensive line 31st in the league.
That was a mistake.
And that's accurate.
Yeah, that's a mistake though.
What you think they
You
are?
said
They're
they
not
ranked me.
they're not top 15.
I wouldn't have said 31st.
Their offensive line?
Yeah. I wouldn't have gave him 31st.
Did you see that game? I mean, he couldn't. It was 2 3 seconds. He had to get a ball out of his hands every play.
Some,
It's it,
that you could blame that on the pressure of the defense too though.
that's true. That defensive four is
You know what I'm
ridiculous.
saying?
Yeah. Um, but regardless, to have that offensive line with the sixth best QBR and his team ranked fifth in drop passes. They're a run first team.
Yeah, that's
Like
yeah, that's
that's crazy.
crazy.
The dude needs help. It's not his fault. It's not his
Mm,
fault.
you can't say it's completely his fault, but like you just said a while ago, the two picks he threw, he shouldn't have threw, right? They were his fault, right?
Yeah, the one he threw for one, it was his
What?
fault. But
Right. So,
point, I feel like he was just trying to make a play happen because they weren't much going. He had to make a play
but
happen. I think that
but
was my thing.
can we also agree though, like this was Daniel Jones' best season?
Absolutely.
All right. I
And they
mean, you know what I mean? Now he might can go out there and get some things he needs.
yeah.
They want for sure they were gonna keep Daniel Jones.
Calvin Ridley, bring Odell
Yeah,
back. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's
They want for sure they were gonna keep him though. Up until this was a show improved season for him.
yeah. And he showed up.
He did.
He showed up.
Now you
Um,
got to do it again.
yeah, he needs help bad. That Eagles defense to have 4 players and have 10 or more sacks in the season is insane.
Then he had Evan Ingram,
He had one, yeah, last year. Yeah,
right? So how you let him go?
I don't. That's coaching. That's not.
Yeah, I mean, it could be him if you want making him happy.
You got a point. You got. Yeah, that's fair. We don't really
Right,
know why he left. Now Ingram had health issues his
right.
first years. I mean, he
Yeah.
been unavailable, so that's probably why they got rid of him.
Yeah. Sometimes you
But
got to keep your in-house
yeah,
talent.
You going to the next game, the last game?
Yeah, what you
Talk
got
about
to say?
talk about
Come,
the boys.
what you got to say? Well,
Go ahead, go ahead. We'll talk
I,
about them boys.
I just hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Like, I,
Well,
I didn't.
who's at fault of the loss for the Cowboys?
Of course, everybody gonna put it on the quarterback, of course, but the the, def- the defense didn't give up. You know what I mean? They gave up points too. Am I correct?
Ooh, they gave up 3 field goals and a touchdown. I mean, it ain't
Yeah, I mean, you
defense
gotta
did.
blame. You gotta blame. I mean, they did. They did their part.
Mm-hmm.
They did, but at the same time, they gave up points.
But you know why they gave up points?
Why?
Because Brock was at quarterback.
I ain't gonna.
Brock
Brock
was
didn't. Brock
bad.
didn't look special to me that game.
Dude, dude,
Brock was
dude had
special to you.
a scratching at his face. He looked unfazed.
Do you see the team Brock has around him? Put put Brock on the Jets,
I mean, he
or
ain't never,
put him somewhere else, and let's
bro.
see let's
Okay,
see the.
bro, you disrespect like
Did you know Brock before this year?
yeah. He went to Iowa State. He beat them.
Did you know? Did you were you checking for Brock
No, no,
before
no,
this?
no. He was the last pick in the draft. Nobody was.
That's my point. Like
But
nobody.
that don't matter. It's what's he doing now?
How many games he played? 7.
Yeah, 7-0. Yeah,
Yeah, when that Prescott first hit the Dallas Cowboys, he hit them wide open, and everybody thought that he was gonna be this great guy too, right?
yeah.
It happens, man. It happens,
I mean,
and
it left him
I'm a,
out.
I'm not saying he a bum, but I just feel like film and time will tell. I'm a firm believer in film. More and more and more.
7 games. Film on him. 7 games.
He played a great defense. I feel like that was the greatest defense he played against. He can ready to run up against another one.
A better one. A
A
better one.
better one. I want
Better.
to see what this look like.
He going. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Well, no, we got to talk about Dak. What? That the Cowboys need to keep Dak.
Mm,
He
I'm not a.
he had 2 picks. I called 2 picks. He should have had four. Two
I
more
ain't
got
a belie-
dropped.
I'm not a believer in that.
He's not it, bro. He plays like the game is going too fast for him. He needs to slow the game down. He's like
Yeah,
the throws he's making. I don't understand what he sees. It's like I don't know what he sees. I
yeah.
can't get onto that.
He was off this year,
It
but
was
see
all
that's the thing. I just feel like it's consistency with him because last year he was comeback player of the year,
it's like when he plays bad teams, he slows the game down. He's comfortable. He's confident. When he plays teams that got some weapons on defense,
right?
it's like he freaks out. I don't know. It's and you can't do that at a pro level.
Yeah. I just don't think he
Money
consistent.
paid. You can't do that.
Yeah, I just don't see the consistency in him at
No.
all.
Um, they better sign Tony Pollard. Better keep him.
You better.
Better keep him.
Yeah. You think they're
Um,
gonna let Zeke walk?
I think it's time.
I like Zeke. I don't think they should
He's
let him walk.
slow. He's slow. I read where he was take a pay cut to stay. I don't know if it's true or not, but
Right. I'm pretty
as,
sure. Like
as he
he
should.
seemed he seemed loyal.
Yeah.
He seemed
Yeah.
loyal.
Um. Yeah. The Cowboys are what the Cowboys are. Did you know Jalen Hurts has as many wins in the playoffs as Dak does already?
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's what 2 years.
Y'all need to pick another team. Y'all need to
Yeah,
stop talking
that's crazy.
because y'all
Yeah,
ain't
that's
it.
crazy there.
Yeah. Um.
Where do they go though? What do they do?
He need to be working in the off season. That's all I can say. They
Yeah.
got the weapons. The defense is there. Offensive weapons are there. O line's there. He's got to slow the game down. He's missing. T.Y. Hill was wide open on that one.
Oh yeah, he missing bad.
He missed him bad.
Yeah, he missing bad.
That last play of the game, I think that was a great design play. You have two guys blocking for one receiver on the side.
Right.
Who's you throw it to? The dude in the middle
In the middle, yeah.
with nobody blocking for him. What are
He
you doing?
he blew it.
He blew it.
He
I don't
I
like talking
don't
about
think I don't
like that.
think he's real good at reading defense.
Yeah, absolutely. It
Yeah.
can't do it. Great talent, but he can't do it. Let's get right into the Eagles. Let's talk about the Eagles. The Eagles are 49ers. Who you got?
Mm, I had the 49ers. in the Super Bowl, I'm gonna stick with the 49ers.
I'll tell you what though,
It wouldn't surprise me.
this is gonna be Brock's test right here,
Oh yeah,
and he's gonna show up and show out.
oh yeah.
He's gonna show up and show out.
I'm ready to see.
The Eagles ranked third in history in most sacks in a season. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's a
He's going
great
against
stat.
the best defenses of all time.
Yeah, where what you think their weakness is? Secondary, maybe.
Who, the Eagles?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean they got Darius Slay, but it's kind of weaker on
on the other side.
and yeah, I mean that front four though, that
They
front four as much as they pressure people, you ain't
that's
got
the
to have
best.
good corners.
Yeah, that's the best in the league.
Yeah, much as they pressure you ain't got to have good corners. Um, yeah, so I think 49ers get it because I think Brock's going to show up, but it's not going to be easy.
Mm-mm.
It's not going to be easy. It's really going to decide whether Jalen Hurts shows up or not
Right. I
because
think see,
he ain't played a defense like this yet.
not at all.
So
Yeah, this is gonna be a yeah. This is
we
a
see,
test.
um, we'll see. It really show which quarterback shows up more, and I think Brock does because
Who you
he's
trust more?
Brock. He
Nah,
who under
nah,
pressure?
but nah, between Shanahan and Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson.
Okay.
The Jack? No, I'm asking Doug Peterson.
Oh yeah, that's my bad. I believe that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
That's old.
Um,
Yeah,
I
Nick
got
Sirianni.
Sh- Shanahan.
Yeah,
His play calling is just when you think you've seen it all, he comes up with something else.
yeah.
You know, yeah, Shanahan. Who do you think?
Um, me being biased, I would say Sirianni just because he would have coach, but nah, it's yeah, Shanahan.
Shanahan. Okay,
Shanahan.
yeah, I think Shanahan too. But like both respectable teams, I mean, this is a great NFC Championship game. I'm excited about it for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Who you got in the other one?
Mm, think I said when we did the QB rankings, I said Mahomes was like the best. So I think I'm gonna go with the best. I'm gonna say Mahomes.
What if he's still hurt?
I think I saw today that he said he was good to go. He ready to
Okay,
go.
okay. I got Bengals.
Right.
I think we both can agree the Bengals defense is better.
Yeah, I agree with
So,
that.
I think their offense is about balance. So therefore, I'm picking the
Yeah.
Bengals.
Well, I ain't gonna say, but Travis Kelsey is unstoppable, man.
Yeah, I mean
He's
the
on he
defense.
unstoppable. That one compares to their three. Like
Well, give Hayden Hurst some credit.
I mean, he been playing good too. I give
Yeah,
him credit.
he's balling out a little bit.
Yeah, but
Now
Travis
if that
Kelsey's
you could hold on. I think the Bills' defense is better than the Chiefs.
the Bills. Yeah, I can see that too.
So if they
I can
did
see
that to
that too. But any given Sunday though, you
that's
can't
true.
compare
That's
last to this week.
off that though.
Right. It's different momentum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whole different ball
Yeah.
game. And I got Bengals. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I don't know if you know who. I don't know if you've seen him, Eli Apple, bro.
Yeah.
He made me not want to cheer for him so bad.
Come
That's
on, man.
bro.
What
I
do he
do
do?
like he tweeted to Stephon Diggs. Damar Hamlin number is 3, right?
Yeah.
And he holds up the heart.
Yeah.
He tweeted to him Cancun on 3,
Cancun on 3, yeah.
and post tweeted the heart like, bro, like read the room, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Read the
mean,
room. That
hey, mo-
he always talking, but he's not good.
motivation for next year.
He's
That's
not
all
good.
I can say.
He's average. He's not good, and he just pisses me off.
You
But
said he average?
he's average. He's average.
Eli been around a little while now though,
He,
right?
I mean, you ain't gonna. I don't think you're gonna find some Eli Apple highlights on YouTube like that. You might find.
Ah, come on, man. You killing him.
I can't. I can't. I view Eli like I view Draymond. I'll just leave it at that. And you know how I feel about Draymond.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
That's another
That's a
episode. We
whole
need.
nother story.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all think our what am I looking for? Our points are all like, wow, now we disagree
Right.
now. We
Mm-hmm.
totally disagree in the NBA.
Totally, yeah.
I know this.
Shout out to Draymond.
Nah, Draymond a bum.
Shout
Draymond a
out to
bum.
Draymond.
You seen Draymond play football?
Uh-uh.
YouTube it. You laugh. He
Okay.
ain't he ain't about that life like he says he is.
Why? 'Cause he can't play football?
Bro, man, my man getting trampled. Go look at it. Go
It's
look at it.
football, man. Football ain't for everybody.
But he act like the tough guy. You put pads on, all of a sudden. Anyway, I ain't gonna get into that.
Oh man. You hard on people.
Yeah, I am. Anyways, um, appreciate y'all watching. You got any last words?
Yeah, the same here, man. Just appreciate y'all watching.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Next week we'll tune back in. Leave us comments what y'all want us to talk about.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta just come up with our own stuff. Y'all give us a good topic or disagree with us. Let us know, and we'll
Let
tell
us
you
know
why.
what your opinion on is on
Yeah,
the thing.
we'll argue with you in the comments. I mean, hey, we'll do whatever.
Right.
Appreciate the views and all the love. And I'm gonna give a shout out to my wife real quick. She do the editing and the posting and stuff. And she let me spend time watching all these games. We could watch something else instead. So I gotta give a shout out to her.
She the goat for you.
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to her.
Yeah. That's your goat.
Appreciate y'all. And until next time.